Genshin Impact, a game that has had a little bit too much presence on my YouTube channel, and despite my friends warning me not to, that those I'm not gonna stop. Okay, I am gonna stop. Okay, this is one of my last ones. I will not start like streaming every single day for the next 2 years, like I would try to. It didn't work out, if you couldn't guess. But here's one thing. Okay, what is Genshin missing? Okay, I'm not gonna start talking about, oh, the game was better back then, blah 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 blah. That's for another day. Right now, I'm just talking about quality of life changes. What kind of small quality of life changes could I request for Genshin Impact to add that would make things so much easier, so much more enjoyable, and more fun for everyone to play? I'm not thinking just for myself, I'm thinking for pretty much everyone. The only people this wouldn't really apply to, I couldn't think of one also, because we'll figure that out as we go along the way. So, first off, being able to craft constellations into other constellations. Now, this might sound a little wonky, this might sound a little weird, but hear me out. If you have C6 of a character, alright, they just give you 5 star glitter, or star, I forgot what they're called, but something star, maybe. And you just use that to get one more wish. That's cool and all, but what if they tried something better? Let's say you have a C0 Bennett, but you have a C6 Xinyan. You get your 7th Xinyan, but instead of just giving you one more wish, they give you a craftable constellation. They give you a pyro constellation. So, you will take this constellation, and you will go to a crafting table. You would use this to craft a Bennett constellation. Suddenly, your Bennett, he's C1 now. Now, you have a C1 Bennett and a C6 Xinyan. No mad, no angry. Now, some people, they might be alright with getting one more wish. If you are, then that's fine. This is just something that I'd personally want. If you don't agree, then that's fine. Second thing, giving artifact rolling. This one's really greedy. This one's really me just stretching as far as I can to make everything easier. Splatoon has a cool concept where you can get perks and you can have them scrubbed off for a price. You get these freaking snails that are only in like events that rarely appear. Kind of like crowns. So what if you could just get an artifact, just scrub off the perks on it, and just plaster and just like get new ones, okay? So imagine like a C20 artifact, you have HP crit rate plus 3.5, you know? You just take a sponge and you scrub it all off. Suddenly, it's level 0, and there's nothing on it. It literally has nothing, and you have to upgrade to get all of them. However, what you scrubbed off, you're able to, ding, add that to another one. I know this could make some broken ones, so I'm really sure I need to find out some balancing for this. But I think this could be a really good concept. However, I understand that that's very greedy, and it makes everything a lot easier. So that's why I only want it to be done with things you can get through events, so people would actually have to play the game to unlock this, and they won't just be able to scrub everything. A balance to make the brokenness a little bit easier. Now this one, if it can be done for characters and weapon banners, it can be done for artifacts. So I'm just saying, maybe if you keep not getting the right piece of artifact, I still haven't ever gotten a crit rate cryo helmet that's a 5-star. So I thought if after every 5 to 10 domains, or 5 to 10, that is so many visits. Or maybe they could change it up to, like, if you use this much resin on it, kind of like Primo Gems, maybe? I don't know. Then you could get, listen, I'm gonna make it even more lenient. You could get the artifact you asked for. If you don't, then you gotta do more. All right. I'm not saying to choose the substats, even though it's written right there, but you know, I'm being more lenient. I'm really thinking about if this was in the game, how could it be good? Now, the crafting artifacts thing, it is garbage. It is garbanzo. It is trash. Nobody uses it, and I have an idea why. Because you're using 5 stars to craft one 5-star. So I'm imagining if you make 4 stars into 5 stars, that could at least be better. Yeah, no one will probably use it because they just use the 4-star artifacts to just put it into their already having 5-star artifacts, but it's at least a good, like, better than what we already have. So that's my other idea. Add a feature to make your weapon look like its older evolutions. Some people don't like upgrading weapons because they like how the first upgrade looks and the rest they kind of hate. They think it looks ugly. They think it looks gross. So, I'm surprised they haven't added this yet. They just give you the choice on making your weapon look older. It doesn't have to change any of the stats. It just looks different. This one's a bit of a personal gripe for me. I'm sure other people won't really care. But I just think it would be really cool if you could literally just like see like cutscenes and event dialogue in your archive if you were in those events. Because from how Genshin's going, I don't think for another like couple years will we ever see any events like literally just copy one from a long time ago. But if they do that in the recent time, I will be severely disappointed and my day would be ruined. So, putting an event dialogue feature in the game I think would be very beneficial. A skip dialogue button. Now, I know this contradicts with my last thing, but please, sometimes I have like 2 hours left and all I have left is dialogue. I just think it would be a good feature for people who are a little behind or have already like watched their streamers their streamers play it. Genshin Shred. Forget that. Forget that.
Got to see her in person, it would put their fears to rest. Thank you very much. I owe you one, again.
The way Paimon sees it, there's only one person who might have the chance to see the Shogun while she's isolating, right? Let's take a trip to the Grand Narukami Shrine.
Wow. Oh my god, dude.